Charlie, with the defense that stepped on the field in the opener last season on all three levels based on recruiting stars next to the names, productivity in college at that level, and then the experience, I thought it was going to be an outstanding defense. Now, by the last 3 to 4 games of the season, well, the injuries had started pretty much week 1, week 2, and then by the end of the season, it was just a completely different defense ravaged by injuries. From talking to other Tennessee people, they seem to be comfortable with the first level of defense, the depth chart on the one line, but past that, not a whole lot to go by.
That's pretty much exactly how I feel. That defense just strangely, yeah, you're exactly right. The recruiting's been really good, and it seems like the talent is there. But when you go past that initial set of players, it's really just unknown. I mean, it's what I've been touching on this entire time. It's just so many question marks. But yeah, you have what looks to be a good defensive line. If Khalil McKenzie is healthy, he should be. Shy Tuttle, who I mentioned earlier, is injured, but has been practicing, has looked good, has looked like he has full range of motion and everything going on. But the coaches are talking like they may hold him out. That's probably good against Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech, if you don't know, does a bunch of cut blocking. And so Shy Tuttle injured his knee last year. It might be good for him to sit out and avoid cut blocking with a severe knee injury or coming off of a severe knee injury. But I mentioned Jonathan Kongbo before. Should be good, but we haven't seen it yet. Darrell Taylor should be good, but we haven't seen it yet. And those are your first stringers. Those are the guys that we expect to start. And the secondary looks good on defense. Just an initial brush over looking at those players. I mean, you even have in the secondary, you have a nice set of players, and you have a nice transfer in Shaq Wiggins from Louisville. But even they, you know what you got in Rashawn Golden, Justin Martin, Emmanuel Mosley, but then you have Nigel Warrior, who is a sophomore coming up. Looked good last year, but had his moments where he definitely looked like a young guy also, and he is supposed to be your starter at safety. So even at those positions, yes, these players, they're 4 stars and they look like they're supposed to be good. But when you look at it in a really general sense, it's still pretty much largely unknown on the defense. And that, especially against a team like Georgia Tech, that's extremely concerning to me. This defense against a team where you have to be in the right place at the right time always in order to hold a team like Georgia Tech down with a triple option offense. I'll say this matchup scares me.